They had them. They're probably gone by now.
Refrigerator, shelf liner.
I use them in the freezer
Do you
too.
know where to get a sink liner?
Probably have to go to Lakewood or Bowen Park, Williamsburg for them.
I thought all you could do is just have like that grate on the bottom, no?
Well, I have stainless steel, so I just put I just pour boiling hot water. I put the grate. But if you have a ceramic sink, you need a sink liner.
Right.
Ceramic, you cannot kosher.
So what do you do for
all year
that?
round.
For the ceramic, you need a sink
You
liner.
have the sink liner. Yeah.
Susan?
Yeah. I don't need that. I have a sink.
Now, with the glass, I would take, it's what I did last year, and
I heard something about covered with cardboard, but
not up.
I know for the microwave you should cover the glass with cardboard to use it. And I was like,
That-
but how does it stay up?
With some tape.
Yeah, but doesn't the tape melt as you use your microwave?
If microwave will hold tape, will hold
The
plastic.
tape won't melt or get when you're finished.
Not in a microwave, it shouldn't.
Okay,
I mean, I don't know how you scratch off the tape.
that's what I'm saying.
What I do on the glass of the oven, I take a piece of tin foil and put it down.
Okay, and
Now
cover.
there is a way you can use.
Let's do
You
it.
can use this.
Is that tinfoil tape?
This is tin foil tape. So you
would
could
use
actually
this to-
tape it inside with the tin foil. What I did was, I didn't use such
But actually,
thick plastic.
we'll
I
cut
used
it.
regular tin foil, and I made a very long piece that covered here,
And you take it on the
wrapped around.
outside.
No, I wrapped around all the way
Okay.
and overlapped, and then I took a regular piece of tape, and because if I just wrap it around until here,
Right.
which is fine, and then I tape a piece of scotch
Tape it.
tape on two sides, this can get hot.
Oh, that's true. So if you
And then
tape,
the plastic
Right.
will either won't melt off, but it'll be
Right.
hard to tape
But if you
off at
tape
the
it
end.
on top
But
of
if
the-
I
leave the tape on top-
overlap the
and
tin
you-
foil,
and
I
then
put
you
the
tape
tape on the tin foil,
then
and I just rip on the tin foil,
I like that idea. That makes sense.
and it doesn't.
Right, but for the
doesn't
microwave, I can't do
Does it
that.
melt then?
it didn't melt.
Over?
And even if the plastic melts, it melts on the tin foil. So I
Right,
just
but
put
you
on the
don't
tin
care
foil
what you're
after
gonna take.
Pesach.
You just take it off and throw it
I'm done.
away. Yeah, but I can't do that for the
definitely have
microwave.
to
Cover the
Okay.
glass.
So this only needs the inside. Let's do it. We're gonna do it right
You
now.
can do it on the inside. It's a small glass, a little bit bigger glass, but the idea is
So only the glass has to be covered.
Now, when I clean my
this,
oven,
right?
there's
Does
like
this have to be
black,
covered?
there's like black stuff here in the
Actually,
corners.
what is
This
this?
is fabric.
Right, it's worn away, her thing here. My question is that in my oven, their corners here are black and brown from all those, because it's a 30-year-old oven, does
Self-clean?
self-clean, and there's still the corners don't get clean, the very far corners.
That's fine. It's not.
Because I'm saying it's touching out here, it's not
But
touching.
you're not touching your food.
Right,
You're not cooking.
it's not the internal part, it's the external part.
Right.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut a piece to cover the glass, correct? That's our
We're going
goal.
to use this.
And
This
then
is
we're gonna-
steel?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. How does this work?
Why the glass can't be kosher?
We don't hold that
Glass is
glit.
always kosher,
Oh, yeah.
no? No?
What's your opinion?
You're asking two good questions. Glass is an interesting material in terms of halacha.
Be careful,
There are
Teresa.
three opinions when it comes to glass. Some say glass is always kosher. Some say glass can never be kosher, and some say glass can be kosher. For Sephardim, for example, they hold that glass is always kosher. They use glass for meat and dairy, interchangeable. They don't have a problem with it. However, Ashkenazic Jews, we hold that glass does not retain. It means glass is not always kosher. I mean, you have to kosher it. But for Pesach, we follow the more stricter opinion that it cannot be kosher, so we don't kosher glass. Plastic is a very very new material. It's not brought down in Shulchan Aruch, but it has some similar qualities to glass, and that's why we follow some similar procedure with the plastic as well.
I say because the Torah doesn't say glass. All the Torah says is earthenware and metal. So that's why glass is. That's why Torah doesn't say glass. So the question is, glass comes from sand. Is sand considered earthenware or not? That's why they have that conversation. If glass is, someone I just spoke to Sephardi this morning who said that glass is no problem. Sephardi, for example. Right. So he's saying during the year, you say glass can't be kosher.
Well, Sephardim, they
kosher glass. They don't even kosher glass.
They just use it.
They hold glass can't even become
Right.
chametz.
But some would kosher glass for Pesach also. our custom is that we do not kosher glass.
So who wants to stick
I have
the
a
silver
question.
foil on?
I
Yeah.
have,
Right.
for a while,
Get started?
every Pesach, I was buying the new
Here, Robin,
glass.
cover the glass.
New glass because that means I couldn't, even though it's the outside, and I'm only using it for boiling water, I need to buy a new glass tea kettle every Pesach.
I would think so. I mean, if you were in control of your kitchen to the degree that you knew exactly what touched and what came in contact with your tea kettle and you know nothing touched it, then maybe. But I
Do the small end.
No,
Didn't you
actually,
just
sorry.
use it during Passover?
I would be I mean, anything that's floating around in your kitchen on the fire,
Only water gets in touch.
No, you wash it with a sponge from.
Right, but it's
You
also,
wash the sponge, I wash
right,
the
but
glass.
it depends but if you leave it on your stove and you're cooking other things and other things get on the outside
What
of it.
happened was, one year I didn't put it away and I wound up
Yep.
with
what I do?
So now I need to buy a
Right.
new one for Pesach and put it away.
Alex, take a video.
I have a
of me.
Corningware one that I use for Pesach, a small one that I keep, and that I pack away every year.
That out, so I am gonna buy another.
Okay.
That's really cool, that tape.
Yeah. So it's special. They
Probably is
they got it no, they got it in. Which is great. Mrs. Kazana, where'd they get this tape? Here. You want to put on a piece?
PGS or center of town, it's unbelievable.
Where's Center?
It's, you know where ShopRite is? In Lakewood? It's in the same thing, and they have unbelievable stuff.
Here.
There's
Not to
What's your first name?
offend anybody.
What is it?
Allie.
Allie, you'll do a piece too.
Across the
Really,
thing.
I don't know,
Make
it
it
just holds it much better, the whole Lakewood.
I don't know. You can certainly use that, but it's not, it's over there.
I'm having a hard time separating it.
I don't think the
You want a long one? Or you do a long one, the top, and then you see where the white is?
not in the direction in the oven.
Press it down,
The
Allie.
outer layer, I don't,
Press it down, honey.
if you can. Or kosher. This is plastic.
Okay. Just what? Okay. Let's watch out for this. This is very hot.
My husband said we kosher and then we take out the filter, but this is the filter, I can't, how do we get that?
I think we used to use this card.
Here, Shapiro, because the video's running. Let's move right along. How do we now? What do we do with the top? We're
Now-
gonna stick.
You have anything thinner?
Do we have-
You use this for your tops?
Yeah, and then I put a, I'll do it, I put a second thin one on top so that it could, like spills.
So you do it up against like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, here's, you gotta also be careful. This oven we use, make sure that you have the vent over here is
left open.
It's left open. Okay.
And what this will do is,
Here, hold on to it. So we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut it right here.
you could, well, the idea is that we only kosher the grates, but the drip pan is not kosher. Now, so what we do is we would cover the drip pan in the inside. Technically speaking, if you don't, and something spills over there, something falls over there, that's where you have a problem.
So we should
So
leave
you
it.
just buy the aluminum foil one that you can throw away. Change.
Yeah, but those don't really cover the whole.
No, I mean, I put aluminum foil on top.
For example,
and
right
that's-
over here, this stove, for example, the grates only cover a small
I cover
section.
the whole stove with
Right in
aluminum
the
foil, and I
middle,
put the drip pans on
there's
top.
nothing here. So if I take a pot and move it over on top of that area,
I
it's
put
on
the
a
drip pans on
it's
top
not
of aluminum
kosher.
foil.
So
So this way, if they get dirty, I just throw them away, put the ones
So
down.
we cut with the hole here.
cut a hole.
Like this. I had the metal ones. I had, the problem was
I
I
never
didn't
used
have enough
such
time to
thick
keep them
stuff.
clean, so I switched to the aluminum.
I use heavy duty. Go to the store, I get heavy duty, and
Yeah.
now it's a little more versatile, but as a whole. So sometimes during Pesach, I have to replace it. It gets all dirty and ripped and things like that. So
But you can take it off and replace it during cold mode if you have to.
yes, do that. As long as you don't cook anything while it's off.
Right, which most people wouldn't do.
That's right. So I'm just
Okay, and then we would tape up the ends, I guess?
You take up the ends.
Okay, so I guess should we move along? Leave this here like
Well,
this?
now the knobs should be cleaned very well. What I do, I take a piece of tin foil, usually the thinner one because it's not so easy to
Right.
put it on, and I wrap the other.
I've been using clear wrap instead because I found that I couldn't read the words and I need to read the words. So I take clear plastic wrap and I cut it into smaller pieces and I cover the top and then you can somehow get it to stick underneath but it doesn't cover the hole and then I just put them on like that.
That's a good idea. I never thought of that. I always use tin foil.
And then you can't read them. I have electronic ignition.
Then you have to see where the line is.
Right, and then you can't even read where it goes cook or
By the way,
the
you
temperature degrees.
You get cheaper replacements in the
You
store.
could buy cheap
I want you
replacement
to know,
knobs.
no, they're not cheap. I just bought a new temperature knob. It was $40 this year. Last year I
Where'd
replaced
you
the
get it
section
from?
knob and it cost me $60.
That's if you buy the brand.
By the brand, if you go to Lakewood,
If you buy the
Right, but when you're
generic
talking,
brand.
right, but when you're talking a 30-year-old stove, those won't work.
Okay. It's very possible.
Do you use plastic
But you
wrap?
need a plastic cover because these are
Because if you want to read the words, I said, how can you read the words? You put
so
a little
dirty.
well.
You use them, you're cooking.
Right, exactly. So I mean, so I clean them very well and then I cover them with plastic wrap. And then if the plastic wrap gets dirty, you just replace the plastic wrap also. So, but plastic wrap has worked very well. They've held on, they stay.
Never tried plastic. Never tried
Can
that.
we move on, like, to
yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
now
The other oven is a little, I want to show you the other oven because it's a little more, the door is a little more involved. Let's move over to the other oven because it's, the glass is bigger and a lot of your ovens might have that kind of glass. So, right, Mr. Graham?
yeah, but the difference is this is a bigger glass. This
So would you cover it the same way?
I'll cover the same way, either just
It'll move a lot
cover
quicker
it
now.
that,
Right.
Oops, sorry.
or my patent of
Right, going around.
going around and then covering it.
Okay, but can we
You
not?
don't have to do both.
Okay, so just show you that this is the larger glass and you use it.
Is that okay?
Wait,
Yeah, no problem. I don't mind.
Yeah, now,
Kosher the
now
counters.
then we have to kosher the counters and the sink with the knobs and all that.
Yeah.
That is done with pouring water. Now, like I mentioned before, pouring water is not enough because it cools down. You got to do the iron. Now, if you don't want to bother with that, it will get wet because it's got to spill all over the place. And if it's just for a week, what I do is I just cover it with something. Now, depending, if you can use tin foil, that's certainly the problem with tin foil is if it's used, you cut a piece of bread and you cut a slice into the tin foil, it's going to rip, it's not going to hold. So you need to use something thicker, maybe this heavy duty stuff, or what we have here is a very thick linoleum type thing. I get in Lakewood, they have the corrugated plastic.
Yeah, my husband just bought that. We love it. Because we originally had,
What does that look like?
it looks like corrugated cardboard, but it's plastic.
It looks, it's right.
Because we had the linoleum sheets, Formica sheets that we cut.
where can
But
you
those eventually
buy
got
that?
ruined.
I don't know where this goes. Maybe
Where
over
do you
here.
buy that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
where it is.
This,
That
I don't
definitely
know.
has to
This
go
is
to
made from
recycle.
tires.
Tiles.
What?
Is that
Made from
linoleum?
plastic tires.
It's just,
It's glued, it's glued to stick.
Where do you
No.
buy that? Where
It's
do
like
you
a
buy
floor.
that?
It's like a.
it's.
Floor tiles,
So you just go to Home Depot, you buy that to put over your counter?
floor tiles.
You could,
Jordan said I need something to put over my table also, because the table's from
Same
my.
Look at
Yeah.
the back, look
you
at
could
the
also,
back.
you
It's
also
floor
can buy,
tiles.
the big
Connected
sheets of
to the
plastic that they sell in Amazing Savings that come on the roll. I know people in my community use them to cover their countertops. You cut a big sheet, I throw it over my
What
kitchen
kind of
table.
plastic is
Throw it
this?
over my coffee
What
table.
kind of plastic?
It's this huge sheets to,
Oilcloth, they used to call it oilcloth.
it's the big plastic sheets that they can use for anything.
Are they durable?
Yeah, they're very thick.
If they won't fall off,
It's
they won't
clear.
rip, you cut,
It's clear
cut
plastic
them.
and you just tape everything down. I cut a large
Yeah.
sheet, I throw it over my kitchen table, I throw a sheet on top of my coffee
Here.
table.
You want to look on the other side for a second? You'll see
Yeah,
how
it's covered.
they spend time the first time. They cut
Right.
it.
Cut it to size.
Right.
And it fits perfectly.
But
along.
we're gonna kosher, so if you don't wanna kosher the counters, you can just do that. Or you could do both, as we're gonna do here. And you
This
put
is the
any
other
cover.
way, you're doing boiling water, you're
Yeah.
ironing, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. The problem with the sink, yeah, it gets a little bit more complicated, because a sink is a porcelain you cannot kosher at all.
I'm gonna find something.
Number two, The walls.
I don't know how.
The walls of the sink are you can't go with an iron.
Wait, porcelain. You don't know how to catch
have a
porcelain? So choose an insert.
Yes.
Where
So
would
here,
I
well, I'll
find-
show you an insert. Sorry.
Either an insert or you could, if you don't have an insert, you can cover it with like tinfoil. It's a little messy, but it is what it is.
Perfect. So you'll see what it is.
Let's
Now, Rabbi Shapiro, right here. So they sell these in the store.
And I have a very nice sink too. It's like a round, it's granite and it's
There, I'll
so
be there in a second. But you see?
Wait, wait a second, it's porcelain or is it granite?
it's porcelain with a granite countertop.
Oh, okay.
And it comes. You should use this thing because if it gets clogged and pieces go down, then the water will start coming up. And if your sink's not kosher, they're not. The water is like it's hot water. And stuff.
What I can get?
Yeah, it's auction.
Center of town.
Center of town. Now, Alex, watch out for the fire next to you.
Center of town it's called?
It's in the super shop.
Now go on fire at
Jamaica Plaza.
Yeah, I know
Next
that.
door to Jamaica Plaza, there's a store center town. They have all this stuff.
Okay.
You can get that.
But even if it doesn't fit and it's smaller, it's okay. So it'll drip down.
Let's
do that. We have some towels there. Now the process is we start with hot water and then we rinse it with cold water.
Why do you rinse with cold?
So when do you iron it?
In between. We pour hot water, we do iron,
We'll do it. Watch.
then we rinse it with cold water, and then it's good.
So should we do an iron or spray with an iron? Here, excuse me.
Why? Let me take out my jacket.
Put the singlet on.
You don't need water in the iron.
No. I don't know.
You have gloves or a towel, a china, maybe the china.
Is it hot enough? The towel is.
The towels are right here.
Okay, what are you doing? Which corner?
Start from there, no?
Enamel.
But then it came back to me.
I'm gonna start with the sink.
Last year I ready to take a chance, I just
And
wanted
then here's the cold water. Okay.
to. Okay.
Is everybody washing? Watching? Oh.
Yes.
So the way to do it is to put either one on the floor, or sometimes what I would do is, I'm sure what do you say about this idea? You actually stick a towel right over here,
That's a good idea.
and I usually find most of there are drawers and stuff.
What is that little drawer for you?
This is just for sponges.
Yeah, some kind
Like, or you see, you could even go in like a regular drawer. See right here, you can even actually go into a regular drawer. So this way the water's going to spill over.
But not on the counter.
Right, you can stick it in the dishwasher, I guess.
Dishwasher has
Very
to be
good.
taped up, right? It's
Yeah,
not-
dishwasher. Oh, we're going to show you how to tape up too. We're going to have little comment signs. We try to do everything.
You know how to use a dishwasher?
No.
We don't use the dishwasher. We don't.
No.
Pot holders.
I know, but I don't have.
Yeah, no.
Ask Tova, where is the pot holders?
What?
Pot holders.
How do I do this?
What?
Give him some pot holders.
Okay, everybody watch.
I want to get. I want to get the china here.
There's not a lot in the Chinese. This is hot too. You know?
Why just iron it? Steam it with iron, that's it.
Are you gonna put
You know, I
one
left
on the
one.
floor? Here.
Shut it off, turn it on again. No, shut it off.
It's on.
Stop. I don't know what does that. There you
Do you wanna put one on the floor?
go. Yeah, we can. You need a lot of towels, as you're probably noticing right now. For this.
Why the pot holders?
Well, we're gonna. Is it iron on?
Iron's on.
You did that?
Yep.
This is.
And you're back already?
Get something to put on top of the counter to cover the counter.
Found out. I guess we won't kosher all the counters. I'll just give you an example.
Which part you gonna cash in?
The sink. I was supposed to start with the sink.
I have to move it.
Right.
But
Whatever works.
The china is the easier one.
It's true.
With the sink, well, we won't be able to put the iron on the sink because there's the walls, but at least we'll get the counters.
So how do you do the sink?
The
You're gonna show us?
the sink will have to be covered. We'll put an insert in the sink.
There's no way to kosher a sink?
You can kosher the
Some.
sink.
that means it's good.
Sounds like a
But this is a stainless steel sink, so how come it
Am I
can-
using this? The thing?
No, I don't think so.
This is a stainless steel sink, and this
Okay,
is ceramic
let's do
sink.
questions
Yeah,
after.
we're
We're
We're just gonna pour the water. See, it's boiling.
Just this little?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be that.
the cold water, sir?
So first the hot, then the
You
cold?
want to just get everywhere, right? That's the goal.
The goal is to get every spot.
This way?
In the pens. Yeah, it's fine.
You're watching an actual koshering. This is not just a demonstration. This is actually koshering it for Pesach. It is a demonstration, but...
Well, the sink we can just turn on the cold water.
I'm just throwing the cold
You
water.
don't have to. With the sink.
And what about this thing? Those hose or...
You want to put off the hose?
Okay, let's do the
Turn
hose.
off the water.
1 second. It doesn't go out further.
Sure.
Yep. I don't want to break it.
I'll be stuck underneath.
That's a good idea. I just really appreciate it's not working.
See the hose?
You want to try and pull it?
Yeah.
That's all it goes, I think.
I just poured a little bit of cold water on top of this.
And on the other side. And no?
Or Shpir, if you need to the other side?
So it's done.
No,
Okay.
this side. No, I meant
Oh, you mean this?
here,
This
no?
side.
So is that sufficient for the plastic? It's okay?
I would not say it's sufficient. I would cover it afterwards.
How
How do you cover it?
plastic?
With either tinfoil or plastic, a thick tinfoil.
But if
that works.
this was koshering for year round, this
For
what would we
year
just have
round
to
on
buy a new one?
for year round on plastic, you can get away with it. You can get away with
They
it.
said, I saw some of
Obviously.
the pots that have plastic handles and stuff at the end. They said it's fine. Like the
Well, the handles is something else. But yes, you can kosher this way for Pesach. I would cover it to make sure. A lot of people would use because it has this strainer underneath. Take like a sock or something, like a little shmata on the sink to cover it.
You don't have to go. If it's your first year doing it, I don't know if you.
No, the koshering is
It's good.
Is definitely the first step for that.
Okay.
Now let's see.
Do the counter. Can fill up hot water and then you'll put it on the fire.
Huh?
What are you doing? Okay.
Isn't this hot water here?
Yeah. Well, it's been on the fire for a little bit.
Should I boil it again? It's pretty hot.
And then we're going to do it here. So shut off the fire and get a towel ready on this side so it doesn't go in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah, is that what you want to do?
So, watch pot never boils.
But what's the point of pouring the cold water afterwards? I've always heard just pour hot water and you're done. I never heard pouring cold water on afterwards. See,
I'm on camera here. No, I'll tell you. It goes like this. How does koshering work? It's not a, although it's a halacha concept, but it's not just a spiritual idea. There is a
Scientific.
science behind it.
Right.
When you cook something in a pot, for lack of a better word, the flavor, the taste of that item gets absorbed into the pot.
Right.
Hold on.
So let's keep let's make it simple. I cook milk in a pot, the milk gets absorbed in the pot.
I know.
Right.
An hour later, I cook meat in the pot,
The meat gets absorbed.
Now, the meat gets absorbed in the pot. In addition to the meat being absorbed in the pot, the milk that was absorbed in the pot goes out into the meat. So now my meat is treif because it was cooked in a pot that had milk in it. So if I didn't pour any milk in the pot, but there was lingering the taste of the milk in the pot before.
Right.
So what we need to do is we need to, quote unquote, purge, extract that taste that's absorbed in the walls of the pot. This process, just like when you cook, the milk goes in and out. How long does that take? When does it come in? When does it go out? So, let's just say, for example, this pot is, I cooked milk in it. Non-kosher food, whatever it is. And I fill it up with water. And now the flavor is coming out. So now, if all the flavor came out, it should be kosher. Let's go back to the example of the milk. I cook milk in a pot. And now it gets absorbed the flavor of milk. Now I cook meat in the pot. Why don't I say the milk come out of the pot, went into the meat. And now, maybe the meat is treif, but the pot is kosher. Because there's no milk and meat there, the milk came out.
Right.
So this idea that the flavor goes in and out